If some pickup artist is teaching you how to flirt, then you are destroying your own potential. But if you understand that there is an infinite intelligence within you that can get you anything that you desire in your external world, including making you extremely powerful, attractive, and getting you the girl of your dreams, then you do not have to rely on any pickup artist. I understood that there is an infinite potential, infinite wisdom, infinite intelligence dormant within me during COVID lockdown when I could not game anyone and I started having anxiety and panic attacks because we are our own worst enemy. So, in order to heal these kinds of anxiety and panic attacks, I decided to turn inwards. I decided to study about spirituality, about consciousness, about the power of human mind. And that is when I realized that yogis have been calling our external physical reality as Maya for thousands of years. Maya literally means illusion, a magical lie. The world that you can perceive through your five senses, even though you think it is a very solid, a very real world, is actually completely immaterial. Your external world is completely mental. If you know how to access your mind properly, every atom of your physical reality will start to respond to you in a very different manner. You have to understand that Neville Goddard, a very prominent spiritual leader, said that imagination creates reality. But right now, your imagination is weak. However, if you train your imagination to be strong, then you can literally upgrade the concept of yourself. Your inner game will be so powerful. Your vibe is going to be so magnetic that girls are just going to come up to you. They are going to notice you. They are going to compliment you. You are going to be compelled to utter the right kinds of words and exhibit the right kinds of behaviors and do the right closing sequences. Girls are going to be compelled to be near you, to actually want to be with you. This is the power of mind that you have completely left untapped because you are too busy running after pickup artists, learning about unnecessary psychology tricks, learning about openers or necks or DHV stories, which are completely useless. Outer game is a manifestation of your inner game. If you have right self-image, if you have right programs in your mind, if you have amazing concept of yourself in your mind, then that is a very solid inner game. And through that, your outer game is a natural manifestation. When you water a seed, when the seed gets sunlight, then naturally a plant grows out of that seed. Similarly, your outer game will naturally flower because you have properly fed your mind right kinds of programs. So, two things. Your external reality is influenced by your mind, and your outer game is a manifestation of your inner game. Knowing these two things, there are three steps that you can take in order to upgrade your inner game, in order to completely change the concept that you have about yourself. And when you do that, your vibe will be so magnetic that you will not have to go out into this world and compete with other men in order to get the girl that you desire. In fact, you'll be a magnet for all the wonderful events, for all the wonderful circumstances to occur in your life. Right now, if you're facing tragic circumstances, rejection, or any sort of bad event in your life, I am 100% sure that there is a bad program in your subconscious mind. And you can verify this. If you simply sit with your eyes closed for about 10 minutes, you're going to see all sorts of negative mental imagery and negative feelings are going to come up inside of your mind. That is a bad program, which is deep, deep in your subconscious mind. And only after you still your body, you're going to see those programs coming up. Now is the time to change the program that are present in your subconscious mind, rewrite a new empowering program so that you can naturally attract, so that you can naturally be a flirt magnet. In fact, you do not actually have to put any effort into any flirting techniques. You'll just do everything right. So Before you actually start to program your subconscious mind, you have to get into a very receptive attitude, and that is done through Yoga Nidra. Andrew Huberman calls Yoga Nidra as non-sleep deep rest protocol. When you do Yoga Nidra, you're just guiding your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. That is when your brain waves start to change. Right now, your brain waves are beta brain waves. But when you do Yoga Nidra correctly, they change to alpha brain waves and theta brain waves. When can you actually verify that your brain waves have changed? When you know that after you do Yoga Nidra correctly, your breathing rate starts to slow down as well. Whenever your breathing rate slows down, your brain waves become coherent and slow as well. Now your brain will be able to think in pictures, and you become very suggestible to your own imaginal scenario. So after you do Yoga Nidra, what you're going to do is create an imaginal act in your mind where you are already super powerful, where you are already very attractive, and girls are just coming up to you and they just want to be with you. So you start to imagine that you're walking up to a mirror and you see the most powerful, most attractive version of yourself looking back at you. Are you mesmerized by your own reflection? Notice that feeling. Now start to imagine that you are walking up to a girl and she had just pupils dilated whenever she is in your presence because you're so magnetic, you're so powerful. She's just coming up to you, she's saying all sorts of wonderful things to you, like, oh my god, you're so amazing, I want to be with you. You're touching her hair, you're kissing her, you're smelling her perfume, you guys are sipping coffee or wine together. Provide all the sensory vividness to this imaginal act, and this imaginal act should signify that you're already an amazing person, a very powerful person who has all the girls wanting him. Now, your brain is so objective that it cannot differentiate between a strongly visualized act, which has all the sensory vividness, and an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world. So your brain will start to create neural networks that reflect like all these wonderful imaginal activities actually happening to you in real time. Now, here's the tricky part. You have to be able to hold your attention on this imaginal act and mentally rehearse them over and over again until you start to feel the feelings from it. But this is difficult because your attention has a very monkey-like nature. It cannot just be kept at a one particular scene. It likes to go from one past event to another future worst possible case scenario. It is very undisciplined. But discipline your attention and you will start to feel the feelings of your imagination. The feelings of joy or thrill or gratitude are going to be felt in your body because all the wonderful things are happening to you in your imaginal act. Now what you have done is you have primed your brain through neural networks and you have primed your body through these elevated feelings for a new destiny. Now your brain and your body is going to work in unison and you're going to arrive to the destination, and that destination is you becoming a very powerful human being and all the girls wanting to be with you. Now, your job is to be able to hold this elevated emotions, elevated state of feelings for an extended period of time. Because the longer you can hold on to these emotions, the faster your reality shifts. But right now, this is hard because a normal person, has a very low capacity to hold these positive elevated emotions for a long period of time. A normal person just feels bored or worthless or has a very negative emotional state for the majority portion of his day. A normal person cannot actually imagine all these wonderful acts and hold his attention on this imaginal act and mentally rehearse it because his imaginal faculty, his attention faculty is not properly trained. So I recommend you to do this exercise for at least 30 days before going to bed at night. And one day you will land this imaginal act. You will land these elevated feelings in your subconscious mind, and suddenly you will wake up as this new wonderful person. Then suddenly magic is going to happen. You do not have to put into anything, put effort into anything in your external reality, change happens in your subconscious mind. So focus all of your attention into writing a new positive empowering program in your subconscious mind, and everything will naturally flow. Your subconscious mind is so infinitely intelligent that it is just going to compel you to do everything right, to flirt amazingly well. Your subconscious mind is so infinitely intelligent and wisdom and wise that it is going to compel the right, beautiful, hot girls to come closer to you and actually want to be with you. It's all your subconscious mind. You're not doing anything. The only thing that you can do is program your subconscious mind. And then you actually do not have free will anymore. It's all subconscious mind. So, if you want one-on-one personalized coaching from me, where I will hold your hand to success and help you build a solid inner game by changing the program of your subconscious mind, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and the pinned comment section down below. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.